Hello again and welcome to Explore Larned, brought to you by the Larned Area Chamber of Commerce. As always, I'm your host and chamber intern, Logan DeMont. I'm here today at the Santa Fe Trail Center learning about everything from Bev Howell. First, Bev walked me through 3 exhibits she considers to be key elements out at the Trail Center: the American Indian, Mexican, and European exhibits. Then she took some time to discuss some of the events the Trail Center puts on throughout the year.
The American Indian were the first here on this continent and definitely involved in trade on the Santa Fe Trail because it was their land that both the Mexican and the Anglos were traversing to have commerce take place on the Santa Fe Trail. We have a half-size Cheyenne-style teepee that everyone enjoys, but certainly children because they can go inside and enjoy the fire and the atmosphere. But this is just one piece of an American Indian exhibit. This area represents the Mexican side of trade on the Santa Fe Trail. One of the main products that Americans were interested in receiving from the Mexicans was products from their sheep. The Mexicans raised lots of sheep, and the wool was needed in the eastern United States for our weaving mills. Consequently, one of the trade goods they wanted from us was woven fabric because they had to weave by hand. So this represents the sheep herder's hut where he lived, and it contains some interior artifacts from that time period. But the sheep herder did not take his goods to Missouri. It was the muleteer in Santa Fe. He simply used the cart to take his goods into Santa Fe, which were then loaded on the backs of mules to make that long journey into Missouri to trade with the white man. The covered wagon is the major Anglo exhibit here in the museum. It's pulled by oxen with their ox yoke, just like the Mexicans use. Oxen on their little carts. Anglo trader walked. He walked approximately 15 miles a day. No one rode in this wagon. This wagon was packed every inch because the objective was to make as much money as possible once they reached Santa Fe and had their trading experiences with the Mexicans there. This little depot corner is an important transition in our storyline because the advent of the railroad coming through Kansas was what brought settlers out to Kansas to make their homes. That's why people homesteaded here. That's the roots of Pawnee County. There are 2 long-standing traditional events that have been in effect since, well, for decades. The first one is called Rendezvous. It's a 3-day history seminar that's held here every other year, even numbered years. And historians and buffs come from all over the United States to attend that. Our most popular and long-standing local event is called the Tired Iron Show. It's always the second weekend in October, and this year will be our 19th year. And it's on Saturday and all day Sunday. It's a family event. There's things happening for everyone. Look for the posters. They'll be coming out soon.
The Santa Fe Trail Center also hosts some other events such as Boots and Brews and Christmas on the Prairie, as well as hosting several new exhibits throughout the year. If you're interested in visiting the Santa Fe Trail Center, they're open from 9 to 5, Tuesday through Saturday. Big thanks to Bev Howell for speaking with us today and teaching us all about the Santa Fe Trail Center. Thank you for hanging out with us today on this episode of Explore Larned. That's all for me, your host, Logan DeBond. We'll see you next time.